everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going on a date with my boyfriend. I'm super excited because we haven't gone on a date in so long. Our lives have been really hectic, and the fact that we finally have time to do so makes me really looking forward to it. So now it's time for me to get up, get some kisses from my puppy, and then do some skin treatments and obviously get ready before our date. Also, disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of the products I will be using, neither am I on any PRs. All products I will be using was spent with my own money. So the first skincare product that I'm going to be using for my face, it is the Tea Me Detox Mask. It is green tea blend matcha lemongrass, and it is also clay based. I really love using this to take out the toxins from my skin. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for it to dry up. So while I am waiting for it to dry, I'm just going to be chilling with my puppy. And once it is all nice and dry, I'm just going to go into the shower and rinse it off. I love listening to music when I am taking a shower, so for today I was actually really feeling the Zed and Liam Payne song called Get Low. If you guys have not heard that song, I totally recommend that you go ahead and listen to it because it is just a really fun song to listen to and it really gets you in a happy mood and makes you want to dance in the shower. So if you do dance in the shower, please be careful, it is slippery. As you guys can see, I have a big collection of sheet masks. I personally love having these around, especially during the Arizona summer heat because my skin feels really dry, and putting these on not only cools my face but gives me a nice moisturized feel, and it also makes me feel very refreshed. So the one I picked was the Spa Life Mattifying Nectarine Facial Sheet Mask. It has vitamins A, B, C, E, and even K. It even protects you from UV rays, according to this, and it has no parabens, no sulfates, and not tested on animals. All you have to do really is just put it on your face, wait about 10 to 20 minutes, take it off, and then rub it on your face. Gently rub it, please. Now, this is just personal preference, but I love using a face roller to help absorb the sheet mask into my skin. I put them in the fridge because the cool feeling, it feels really amazing, you guys. So there are three different stones in this one. This is amethyst right over here. The green one is jade, and then the pink one is rose quartz. I got this from Sephora, and I just love the fact that you can switch out whichever stone that you want to use. That's the reason why I got it because I wasn't even sure which stone I wanted. So the fact I can get all three is perfect. To help the extracts absorb nicely in my skin, I'm going to use the amethyst stone. It's said that the amethyst stone will help drive away negative energy and bring only positive energy, which sounds really good considering that I'm going on my date tonight. So I'm going to be rolling the stone only in an outwards motion for about 10 to 20 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm going to switch out the amethyst stone to the rose quartz stone, aka the love and beauty stone. This will be my way of massaging my skin and making sure that the extracts are fully absorbed. Plus, the rose quartz is said to help the elasticity of your skin, reduce fine lines and puffiness, and relax your facial muscles. I'm going to be doing the outwards motion on my face, but when it comes to my neck, I will be doing an upwards motion. Now I am just putting on my Smith's Rosebud Lip Balm. This is going to be staying on my lips until I put on my lipstick. Then I'm going to be using my Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Face Moisturizer. It has 30 SPF protection. This is definitely my all-time favorite moisturizer that I've found. I used to like Olay, but after I found this one, I really can never go back to Olay. This one just feels really better for my skin and it feels a lot lighter than Olay for sure. Then I am going to put on my Cetaphil Hydrating Eye Gel Cream. I usually put about maybe the size of a papaya seed under my eyes and then I massage it. This is another favorite of mine. I have noticed such a big difference with my dark circles after using this product for about 3 months now, so I highly recommend this product. And now for my final facial massage, I'm going to switch out the rose quartz stone and use the jade stone. The jade stone has been used for centuries as a healing stone along with a beauty stone. I mostly love to use the jade stone for my eyelids and under my eyes because it's said to decrease the puffiness underneath, along with minimizing the fine lines. So, using it cold or chilled feels really amazing as well, so I highly recommend it. And again, roll it in an outwards motion only. So now let's go ahead and deal with my crazy tangled hair. While my hair is still damp, I like to use the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Detangler and Air Dry. It's a vegan formula that has vitamin E and aloe extract. It's also paraben and silicone free. I feel like this product really does help remove the tangles from my crazy thick long hair along with making it super smooth and less frizzy. Basically, I just spray it all over my hair, especially aiming where the knots are, and then I grab my paddle brush and start brushing until all the tangles are out. And if ever there's one really painful bad knot, I just spray that area and then brush it all down. For my contacts, I'm going to be wearing the TTDI colored contacts in the shade Edge Gray. It does make my eyes look slightly bigger, but I feel like the gray looks very natural and light on me, which I really love. TTDI can do prescription contacts, but please talk to your eye doctor before purchasing them, along with making sure your prescriptions are up to date. In the Evil Queen makeup look I did, I wore the colored contacts from the same brand, and the color was called Egypt Brown. Now that I'm all done with my skin and hair treatments, I'm going to go ahead, put on my cat ears, and get started on my makeup look for tonight's date. Before I put on my foundation, I'm going to use the Becca's Black Light Priming Filter so that my foundation stays in place and gives me a smooth finish. So all I'm going to do is put dots on my forehead, cheeks, and chin and massage it evenly on my face. For my foundation, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Finish in the shade 210. As I said before, this has been my go-to ever since I wore makeup for the first time. I'm using a flat foundation brush to apply the foundation by making these tribal looking marks. Then I'm going to blend it on my face using the Jeffree Star JS1 foundation brush. By the way, do you guys like my Jeffree Star mirror from his Jawbreaker collection? And who's excited for the Jeffree Star and Morphe Club Part 2? Because I am, like, seriously, Jeffree, just take my paycheck because it's all yours. To set my foundation, I like to use the e.l.f. Translucent Powder with the JS2 powder brush. Now I am just going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I'm applying it under my eyes, forehead, and chin. Then I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender. I will be doing a dabbing motion to blend it out nice and evenly in my skin. After that, I'm going to grab my JS3 contour brush, apply the Maybelline Master Contour Powder on it, and contour my cheeks, the top of my forehead, jaw, and just a little bit on my chin. Using the Maybelline Master Loose Setting Powder, I'm going to go ahead and bake. I'm applying a lot of the powder on the areas where I place the concealer and under the contours of my cheeks. The purpose of baking is to make sure that my concealer doesn't move or crease. Applying the powder this way will literally cause the powder to bake due to your body temperature. I usually leave it on for about 5 to 8 minutes or even until I'm done doing my eye makeup. And now for my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the shade Granite. I'm using the JS7 eyebrow brush from the Jeffree Star and Morphe collab, but you can use any angled eyebrow brush that you like. In the Anastasia Brow Duo, there's a lighter shade and a darker shade. I use the lighter shade for the inner part of my eyes and then the darker shade for the middle and the end of my eyebrows. I don't really reshape my eyebrows. I mostly just shade in the empty spaces in between, so using the powder really gives it a nice and natural look. To prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. I'm going to use the wand to apply it on my eyelids, but I'm going to massage it on using my fingers, but you can go ahead and use your brush or however works for you. Now I'm all done baking, so I'm going to grab my JS2 powder brush once again and wipe away the bake. I like to spread the powder around my face just because we let no powder go to waste. And for my eyeshadow, I will be playing with the one and only mini Jawbreaker palette from the fabulous Jeffree Star Cosmetics line. If you guys want me to play with the big Jawbreaker palette, let me know in the comments down below. I will go ahead and do that for you. And let's go ahead and open up this beauty. Ah, ew, that sounded so nasty, but look how beautiful that is. I always fall in love looking at the gold and the purple eyeshadows. Using my Morphe brush 514, I'm going to apply double scoop slightly above my crease and inside it, doing a window swiping motion. I'm going to go ahead and grab the color Hot Fudge using the same brush and apply it in the outer parts of my eyes, only going about, let's say, halfway in and blending it in with double scoop. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab Orange Crush and place that in the inner parts of my eyes, going about halfway in so that it can blend with Hot Fudge. I'm also going to go back with Hot Fudge to blend out the middle a little bit better so that it can be a little bit more darker. Okay, so I really had to go up close so you guys can see what the look looks like so far. It kind of has like a bit of an autumn feel, right? Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with some concealer and clean up about halfway of my eyelids, just making sure I don't cover up Hot Fudge or Orange Crush. The brush I'm using is a very small flat brush so that I can have a bit of a precision when I'm cleaning up my eyelids. I'm going to apply Slice to my brush and spray some setting spray to make sure the color stands out even more. Then I'm going to grab a smudger brush to apply Hot Fudge to the outer parts of my eyes and blend it in with Slice. After that, I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Perversion to tightline and put it along my waterline also. And then using a smudger brush, I'm going to brush it along my waterline so that the eyeliner doesn't look too harsh or dark. Now using my favorite liquid eyeliner, the Maybelline Master Precise Liner, I'm going to go ahead and draw out my wings. I love using this eyeliner because of the sharp felt tip. This eyeliner was actually the very first liner I ever used when I was learning how to do the winged look, so I highly recommend anyone who is still learning how to wing look give this liner a try. Now, just because I want a little fun pop of color, I'm going to go ahead and use the color Oral and apply that in the inner corner of my eyes. I sprayed it with some setting spray before putting it on. And I gotta say, I am digging the color just because it gave me exactly the pop of color that I wanted. Plus, the color is so freaking pretty. And it sort of just worked really nicely with all the colors that I used. My eye makeup is officially complete, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with some blush. So I'm going to grab my Morphe blush palette, which is the 8W Warm palette. I'm going to use the color Sweet today and just add it on the apples of my cheeks, along with just above the contour that I did. Okay, so now it is officially time to highlight. I am going to be using the Brain Freeze Skin Frost palette. This is actually my very first Skin Frost palette ever, and what captivated me was the curtain, the front of the palette. It totally has that slushy feel for the summer, and the color Gold Breaker, which is what I'm going to be using for my highlight. What I usually like to do is grab my highlighting brush, which is going to be the Jeffree Star JS4. What I like to do is apply the highlight on the high points of my face when I smile, a little bit above my blush, and then under my eyebrows. And of course, I just did that. What a epic fail. Of course, that is something that I would totally do though. Anyways, aside from that fail happening, I personally think Jeffree's highlighter doesn't need it, and I think his highlighter is very buildable without doing this. But if you want an even bigger glow, spray some setting spray all over your face, and then apply it on the high points of your face or anywhere else you want that glow effect to happen. And before I put on some lashes, I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. For my falsies, I am using the little black dress from Kiss. It is very natural looking on my eyes, and I absolutely love to use that for this makeup look. Usually whenever I have a really glammed eyeshadow, I'll go for the extremely glamorous looking dramatic lashes, but for this look, I think a natural is better suited. And finally, for my lips, I am going to be using the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Gemini. I personally love this color, not only because I'm a Gemini, but this color is actually really, really pretty, and it goes really well with the whole entire makeup look that I just did. So yay! So the look is basically completed, and I am really excited and happy that it came out this way. But, of course, I need to deal with my crazy hair. So, curling it up, and I am all nice and glammed out. And for my date night outfit, I'm going to be wearing a cropped jean jacket and a black dress that stops above the knee, and some cute black wedges. For accessories, I'm wearing a necklace that my boyfriend got me and some cute gold hoops. Alright you guys, so I'm all ready for my date, so let's go ahead and get going.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to.
Alright everyone, that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see the future videos I plan to post. My boyfriend and I had such a great time on our date. You know, you never know what's going to happen in the future, so live your life to the fullest, spend it with those who matter, and make the most of each second of the day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!